Hello friends, Namaskar. I am Anil Kumar Srivastav. I shall present today an important topic of the rivers. The rivers and its origin and the importance that has been given in our literature or ancient literature. We find that the fourth Sunday of the September is celebrated as a international water day. So this shows that how much the importance of the water in our life. As we already know that we have per capita more waters than any other country, and at the time of independence we have per capita water nearly 2200 kiloliter per capita, but it is now reduced to 15,000 kiloliters. And if we enter into the phase of 10,000 1000 kilometer 1000 kiloliter per capita, then we will come into the category of water problem country. So we have to give weightage to the rivers, and because you already know that only 3% of the water is available for the society as a drinking water. In this background, we have to see what our uh, ancient thinkers and sages have said about the rivers, because rivers are very important for our existence. It is river that gives us drinking water, and it is river that gives us irrigation facilities, and through which the food grains or the crops are grown and we are fed. So these have a very um, uh, phenomenal uh, 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 importance for us. So now let us begin with what is our ancient texts says. In Mahabharata we find that there is a shlok in which it has been said that the river should be treated as a mother, and only then they can be good and can give us to good things. That is, our existence is dependent on this. They are supposed to be the well-wisher of the human being, so we have to give them respect. And in our ancient texts, these rivers have been given the status of the mother, the sister, or the uh, grandson, etc., or the or grandfather, etc. These titles are given to them. If we now go to see what is the method of naming these rivers, the nomenclature of these rivers, we find if the river is flowing from the start in the different streams, then it is called Mukta Vedi. And if the river is originating from the uh, some kind of pond, etc., then it is called Saroja. So it is as uh, important as a lotus. And if these rivers originate from the mountain, then these are termed as girija, that is the river that is originating from the mountains. And if some river is continuously uh, going on the same path, then it is called Badh Sreni. It also indicates that the different that uh, uh, the hair of the women which are collected together. So it is either Mukta Sreni, Mukta Vedi or Padhavedi. These are related with the women's hairstyle. And when we come to know that the rivers which continuously changes their path, like the Koshi river which has changed its paths nearly in 200 years, it has uh, bent towards the west, and nearly 100 kilometer or something like that. So these rivers are termed as Kanya. So we can see that the Kanya is taken to be a very, very uh, innocent, and that is why the river which regularly changes its path is termed as uh, Kanya. And next we see when these rivers have a great water like Ganga, different rivers like Jamuna, Kosi, Ghagra, and other rivers, Ram Ganga, takes its water into the Ganga, and then Ganga gets the highest amount of water. And but having said that this river Ganga has got a heavy amount of water, but it walks slowly and slowly, and so it has been termed as a married girl, because she has got seriousness on their part. She receives water from the various channels, various rivers, but even then it does not change its path, and it always walks slowly and slowly and with seriousness. That is why it is called Vivahita, married girl. And next we find that there are the rivers which continuously attack on the people living on its bank. These are called Bhutahi. The Balan river is one of the rivers of this category. So now we come to know that our forefathers have a great respect in naming these rivers, and because they knew that our existence is dependent on these rivers, so they have been doing they have been respecting these rivers. We have seen nowadays that the river has become a resource. This philosophy is totally different from what our forefathers thought. They have given us that these rivers are very, very innocent and sacred, and that is why the most of the festivals of India are celebrated on the river. We can see that the river, that the festivals like uh, Chhath Puja and Makar Sankranti, Surya Grahan and Ganga Dasahara, these are all the embodiment of what our forefathers said, that these rivers should be taken as a mother. And that is why the people are attracted towards these rivers, and these festivals are celebrated. And suppose we have no such river, what will happen? All our festivals will become obsolete, will have no uh, significance. And if these rivers are not there, then our festivity will come to an end. So we have seen that nowadays the river is taking as a resource. Our economists and the uh, makers of the different plans think about the dams and the change of the course of the river. And besides this, the public or the society, common civil society or public is also making encroachment in the course of the river. They are not just making different types of buildings and structures there. The area which belongs originally to the river, so they are encroaching it. And many others, our government is also encroaching it. But while we are making such plans, we must think about the importance of these rivers. The rivers course, if changed, if uh, it is encroached, what will happen? We have seen in in some years that the rivers have attacked the cities. We have seen that the Bangalore has been marooned, and the Chennai have been marooned, and the Bangalore and the whole of the Kerala has been marooned, and whole of the Srinagar has been marooned. It is because of the fury of the rivers, because we are taking them as a resource, because we are not judging them with the with an eye of the mother, that these are the responsible for our existence. So if profit and loss analysis is adopted against these rivers for the encroachment by the public or by the government by making different plans, then the things like the marooning, the flood in the cities will happen, and our existence will be at stake. So it is high time that we must be made aware, and we must start some campaign regarding the rivers, so that no encroachment is done in the river either by the public or by the government. And if we uh, do not adopt this idea regarding rivers, then it is possible that the river will attack on us, and then attack will be very, very unbearable. So the awareness programs should be started so that the public should not encroach the course of the river, should not encroach the river area. And on the other hand, the government has also to think that beyond its thinking of loss and profit, while making the big plans on the river banks. So our forefathers and ancestors have a great respect for the rivers, and that is why were they have given them respect. And in the both the Ramayana and Mahabharata, we find that these rivers have always been respected, and their nomenclature is also showing that these rivers are not only resource, but it is more than a resource. It is a thing. It is a some uh, natural thing which have been made for us, and we have to respect, and we have to uh, make plans in accordance with this view in our mind. Thank you very much.